calculators. Here we go. All right, number one. Here we go. Here. Let's hit clear.
What?
Okay, I need the mean. Okay. What's the matter? Let's go. Come on, that's what I'm saying. To find the average, you just have to add them up, then divide by the number of numbers. So it says round to the nearest 10.
So 17.9.
Okay, are we with, is everybody okay? 17.9. Now, again, part of the problem some of you guys are not hearing me is that you have to add them, then you hit the equal, then you divide. All right, listen, I don't want to clown around with, you're telling me, some of you, you can't do math with the calculator. All right, you add the numbers up and divide by the number of numbers. In this case, there are how many numbers? 8. All right, come on. Now I need the answer to number 2. Everybody do me a favor. I want this, guys. I want you to remember this symbol. X bar. Put that down. X bar, that means, fancy way of saying what? Yeah, the mean, or the average. Okay? X bar. I want everybody to do number 2.
27.9.
Somebody said what?
27.
Now, I don't want you to say 27.9 unless you did it on your own. 27.9. Add them up.
Yeah.
So again, I want you to put X bar is equal to 27.9. Now I'm going to check you. Put it at the end of the page. 17.9 and 27.9. Okay. Here we go. Let's take a look now at question number 2. Or I'm sorry, number 3. All right. Median is the number where? In the middle. Now, listen. I tried to show you. You're getting bigger. You should be able to understand me now. Pay attention. I want somebody to tell me how many numbers there are in number 3. So is there really a middle number? No, so I have to find the what? The average of the, I want you to put down the 4th and the 5th term. All right, and then I want to find the what? The average of those. All right, now do I really want you to put it in order? I don't think it's necessary to put it in order. You can count them out. What's the smallest number? 10. Then what? 15. Then what? 18. Now, here's the important one. The 4th term. Okay, the 4th term is what? 21. And the 5th term is what? 23. Now, do you need your calculator to tell me what's the average of 21 and 23? No, you should be able to just tell me it's what? 22. All right? So, median. There really isn't a symbol that I'm aware of for median, so we're just going to put median as 22. Now, did everybody understand how I did that? That's how I'm expecting you to do it. With what? Okay, so how many terms are there? 8, right? So now please watch. Very important. All right, so if you're looking for the one in the middle, correct? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's really no middle number. So I need to find these 2 numbers right here and average them. No, because you didn't put them in order. Whenever you need to find the median, you have to put them from small to large. Yeah. Small to large. You have to put them in the right order. You with me? So look. So it was 10. Come on now, you got this, buddy. it was 10, 15, 18, 21, 23, 27, 35, 38. Now the two middle numbers are obvious. You understand me now? Do you understand how I did it though? I think it's a waste of time to put it in order. Right? We're just going to count off the small to the large. Right? Like how many numbers are in this set? Is there 11? Right? So is there a number in the middle this time? Yes. It would be the what term? The sixth term. It would be the sixth term. So here we go. You got to be careful because you don't want to miss anything. What's the smallest? So there's 1. Then what? 17.9 is 2. 3. 4. 5. And we want the sixth term, right? So that would be what? Is everybody agreeing with me? 26.5. Ian, is that better for you now? You understand what I'm saying, right? So I don't like to list them all out. I think you guys are smart enough to do it that way. Thomas, are you good? Mode. We want the number that occurs what? The most. So if I look at all those numbers, is there a number that occurs more than once? So we would say what? No mode. What about 6? Somebody said 78, so I'm going to highlight 78. 78 occurs how many times? Yeah, so that was easy enough. Mode. Yes, good. Yeah, so let's say, for example, in here, it was also comma 35, comma 35. Then the mode would be 78 and what? Be 78. No. You just name them. That's correct. All right. Very good question. All right. So now let's take a look at number 7. So those are her bowling scores. We want to find the average. All right. So chop chop, guys. Get your calculator out. And I don't want you waiting on somebody else. X bar. What does X bar mean? Mean average. Somebody tell me what that is. 204. 204.6. I've got one person so far. Ian's the second person. How much? You agree? 204.6? Okay. I'm happy. Bradley, you still working, right? Diesel, you still working? All right, come on, man. You got a calculator or are you using your iPad? I want to see you pushing that buttons on those iPads now, Diesel. Don't be taking shortcuts on me. Everybody good with that? All right, now we're going to try to find the median. How many scores are there? There are 9 scores, right? So we need the what? We need the 5th. Very good. We need the 5th. All right, so I'm going to look. What's her lowest score? 179? 180? Yeah, wow, that's kind of nice because now there's 3 195s, right? So now we kind of figure that out. Does everybody agree? So the one in the middle is what? 195? Everybody good with that? Right? And so we found the median to be 195, and we also found the mode to be 195. Everybody good on that? All right, I'm skipping 8, skipping 9. All right, put a star by those. What is that going to be? That's your homework, 8 and 9. Okay, don't do it now, though, because I'm moving forward. I'm trying to review all topics. Is everybody with me? Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll tell you which one I want you to do. We got 2 days to knock this out. I think there's like 70 problems. There's a lot. All right, now underline or highlight range. How do I find the range? If you forgot that, I need you to write on your iPad, range equals largest minus smallest. And what's the largest, please? I'm highlighting it. 120, and the smallest? 53. All right, so my range is equal to 120 minus 53, which you said was 67. Don't take somebody's word for it. You type it in yourself. 67. All right. Number 11, range. What's the largest? Smallest? 50? So my answer is 44. Everybody agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Would I ever do one that it's two numbers?
No. Always the highest minus the smallest. All right, so now we're going to do our box and whiskers for number 12. All right, so remember now, let's knock this out. So how many numbers are there, guys? 13. So I need the median. What's the median? How many numbers are there again? So I need the what? 7. Does everybody agree? I need the 7th. So let's try to find this 7. Well, this one now is kind of annoying because I really should put the numbers in order because I have to find the median and then I have to find the other two lower quartile and the upper quartile. Does everybody agree with me? So it's much easier. Just let's go ahead and put the numbers in order now. All right. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to put the numbers in order. And then, Carter, you read me the numbers. You got them. As soon as you get them in order, you let me know. And you start reading them to me. All right, where are you at, Carter? Did I get that? All right, so which one's in the middle? How many numbers are there? So the middle number is going to be which one? You agree? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the median would be 93. So now we're going to come down here and put a 93. Now, yeah, way over here at the end. Very good. I'm going to put a dot right here. Well, actually, you know, I don't think it's a bad idea. We just put a dot right here and call that 51. And then a dot over here and call that what? That's a good job. I think I like that. Okay, so now, come on, everybody's got to pay attention. This right here, I need to find the median here. Okay, is there actually a median? No. So we have to find the two middle numbers. What are the two middle numbers, Carter?
So 61.
Right, so the average of that would be?
63.
Yes, very, very good. So 63. Well, you could add 61 plus 65 and then divide it by 2. Or you can just say, look, 63 is right in the middle of 61 and 65. You hear me? All right. So now let's look at the other one. Okay, so what's the middle number here, Carter? So the middle would be? That's exactly what you would write. So the middle, 107.5. All right, then we're just going to draw our little box. Oh, that was bad. There you go. Now, 63, we say that's the what? Lower quartile. 107.5 is the what? Well, yes. But sometimes we just say it's the upper quartile. Well, I'm just telling you. You should know that. And then the interquartile range is equal to the what? Upper minus the what? Upper minus the lower. 44.5. Thank you. I just don't think that's that hard, guys. All right, I just don't think that's that hard. It's annoying. I get it, but it's been on the test on ERB, so I'm trying to make sure you understand. Everybody good with this? Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you to star or highlight 14. You don't have to do 16 right now. We'll do that maybe tomorrow. But I want you to do 14. Is everybody good? All right. Yeah. Yeah, there was actually a 14 and a 15, and I just decided you don't have to do all of them. So I just crossed them out. You with me? I want you to just make sure you understand that, and I want you to have enough room. Okay? So highlight 14, please. All right? Now let's look at 18. Compare the ranges. All right? So here's what I want you to write. Range for what? East Fork. All right? Somebody tell me what's the highest and the lowest. Wow, that's nice because they put them in order, right? So 80 minus 32, what's that? 48. And what's the range of Blue Ridge? I'm listening. Which is equal to 35. You agree with that? I'm pretty happy with that. That's not hard, right? That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Thought that was kind of easy, right? All right, let's take a look at 19 now. It says a fruit vendor sells 4 types of fruits: raspberries, apples, strawberries, and cherries. The vendor surveyed 30 customers. The types of fruits that they preferred are indicated in the following table. If 20 kilograms of fruit are purchased, how many should be strawberries? All right, now look up here, guys. This, I think, is a very important thing. All right, a lot of people have trouble with this. So how many people liked strawberries? So 12 people preferred strawberries out of how many? 30, right? So I want everybody to take 12 divided by 30 and tell me what that is. 0.4. Is everybody with me on this? So that's 0.4. So that's right. 40% like strawberries. So I have to find 40% of what? No. I'm trying to figure out how many strawberries should I purchase? 40% of 20. That is correct. 40% of 20. Do you understand why it's 40% of 20? Because it says you're going to buy 20 kilograms of fruit. Do you agree? And I want to make sure I satisfy everybody. So 40% of 20. Remember, of always means to multiply. So how much? So you should buy, now look, 8 kilograms of strawberries. Now, you guys over there in the corner, you guys listening to me? You understand what I'm saying, right? Right? Anybody have any issues? Lisa, you with me now? Leighton, you haven't said much. You good? Yeah. All right, anybody? Ian, you're all good now, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's make sure you understand. Let's look at 20. It says, a survey showed 66% of the children liked to plant trees to protect the environment. Based on the survey, how many children will plant trees in a school of 900? So, Aiden, what do I have to do? Yes, 66%. How do I write 66%? Yes, say it. Come on. That's right. 0.66 by, good job. Yes, sir. Very good. Multiply that by 900. Tell me how many kids would like to plant trees. $500 what? 594. Anybody else get 594? All right, man. We're in good shape. Okay, highlight 21. Okay. Let's do 23. No. Only highlight them if I tell you. The highlighted ones I want you to do for homework. Tomorrow we're going to spend some more time. We'll do the ones that I didn't highlight tomorrow. Okay? 23. A company decided to launch some new flavors. They surveyed 250 random customers. The number of people who agreed to these flavors will be a success. So, out of 250 people, 75 like the what? Spicy. How many like the sweet and sour? 100. Should the company launch the spicy flavor? What? I think that's a good question. Hold on. Yeah, that's a pretty good observation. I think here's what, buddy. So out of 250 people, listen to me. I almost made a mistake. Out of 250 people, 75 said spicy would be successful. You with me? The others thought it was kind of what? Kind of bad. And then sweet and sour what? 100 people thought it'd be good. Yeah, so do you agree somebody could have liked spicy and sweet and sour? Do you agree? Okay, so that's why I almost missed that. That's a very good question. All right? Well, come on. You're thinking, come on, don't worry about what's on the test. Learn the material. You don't have to worry about what's on the test. Should the company launch the spicy flavor, what would you say? I would probably say no, because what percent of the people liked it? Let's figure out the percent of people who liked it. What is it? No, 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 no. Say it. Okay, so a percent, remember, is out of 100, but this time we're talking out of what? Out of how many? 250. So how many people liked it? Spicy. 75. Out of how many? Yes. And so now take your calculator and do 75 divided by 250. 0.3, which is the same as what? 30%. I don't think I'd launch a brand if 30% of people liked it. You agree? Now, does everybody understand how I got the percent there? Remember, percent is part to whole. 75 out of 250. All right? All right, I want to do a table for sure. All right, I want to do number 24. We have to look at the chart. Before starting a summer job program, the school board conducted a survey. They interviewed 30% of the high school students. All right? How many of the 750 various high school students are likely to participate in the program? So how many people said they would participate? 25 out of how many? 25 out of what? No. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so listen. I kind of made a mistake. They interviewed 30% of the high school students. So 30%, I want everybody to write this down, 30% is equal to how many students? Come on, help me out. Now, I'm not trying to answer this question. They're just telling me that 30% represents how many students? Come on, guys. How many students participated in the survey? 30. Hold on a minute. 30% of the students. So 30% of the school represents what? 30 students. How many kids are at the school? Yes, good job, girl. 100. Now, how do we know 100? One way to figure out it's 100, if 30% is 30, then 10% would be 10 students. So 100% would equal 100 students. Does everybody agree with that? This question doesn't make. Yeah, I think I thought about this too much. Right? So what percent said they would participate? Let's do that. Kind of made a mistake on that, guys. So let me go back for a second. All right. I thought they were saying this right here. Listen to me now. I thought they were saying this right here. But that's just saying out of the people surveyed. How many people were surveyed? 30. How many people said they would participate? So 25 out of 30 said they would participate. So tell me what percent that is, guys.
That's 5.
Which is what? Do it. Yeah. So if you want to, you could just say 5 out of 6 times 750. Tell me what that number is. Hey, come on. Tell me what that number is. 625. 625 students. All right, so I kind of messed that up, so I want you to pay attention one more time, make sure you understand me. So you can do 5 divided by 6 and then times it by 750. Or you can just do the fraction, 5, 6 times 750. from down here now. You with me? I thought they said this is what I'm trying to tell you. They interviewed 30% of the high school students to know whether they would participate in a program. All right, so out of those, 25 out of 30 said they would be interested. Do you agree? So then we just did that times 750. You okay? All right, now let's look at 25 through 29. All right, let's just go around the room on this. Leighton, what's the probability of getting a 7?
What's one out of 8?
Right, exactly. Diesel, what's the probability of getting an odd number? Half. Very good. Half. Jack, what's the probability of getting a number greater than 5? 3 out of 8. Good. Bradley, what's the probability of getting a number less than 3? 1 out of 4. And what's the probability of getting a 3, a 6, or an 8? Ian. That's correct. Any issues with that? Okay. Let's look at 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay. Chloe, tell me about 30. Because there are how many greens? And how many altogether? Right. So if you take 2/10, you reduce that to what? 2/10. 1/5. All right, Thomas, if we're not red, good. All right. Number 32. Go ahead. Yeah. Mia, you can do it. 32. Red or green. So you are 5 out of 10, which is 1/2. Thank you. What? With what? What's the probability of getting a green, buddy? Green? How many green ribbons are there? Okay, that's good. Yosef, what's the probability of getting a yellow? Good. 0. Justice, what's the probability of not getting a brown? What?
10 out of 10.
That is correct, which is the same as 100% or 1. I'm okay with that. All right, let's keep going. Aiden, give me 35. What's wrong with you? Can't talk?
No,
It's the first time?
the values contain 25 gummy bears and 20 individual slices. One sweet is taken at random from the bag. Find probability.
What would it be?
It would be 45.
Out of what? Very good. And then we reduce that.
Oh,
5/9, isn't it?
oh, I don't know why I thought.
I don't know why either, so you don't try to explain it to us. We don't want to know. All right, Carter, read the next one.
So a ball is randomly selected from a bag containing 8 yellow balls, 10 red balls, and 6 white balls. Find the red ball down into nearest percentage answer, so it would be 24,
Mm-hmm.
and then 10 over 26
And then divide that out.
divided by 2.
No. 10 divided by 24. Tell me what that is.
Oh, 2 is
No.
3.
Tell me the decimal.
Uh,
Do it on your calculator. 10 divided by 24.
0.4163.
Okay, so it says, what percent would this be then? That's a decimal. What percent would that be, Carter?
41.6%.
Point. I would probably say 41.7%, but if you did 0.6, that wouldn't be too bad. But you understand why it's 0.7, right? Okay, 37. You're up.
Oh,
Yes, me.
a coin randomly selected from the back contains 7 nickels and 5 coins. I am not one. Calculated as percent.
So it's probably that you're not a quarter. Yep. How much is there? 30, how many? I got 39. Right? Right, how many are not quarters? So, then divide that, tell me what decimal that is. So that would be what percentage? Good, I'm happy with that. 43.5. All right, highlight 38. What time's the bell ring? So we got how much more time? 10 minutes, right?
No, 2.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's do 39. I want you to do 41. You highlighting, please. 42. I want you to read 43.
If we have to get 41.
I'm telling you which ones. 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, and then 44, 45, and 46. And we can stop there. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll finish it up. Now look, though, if you're interested in making a good grade, please look over all the work. All the stuff that I ask you to highlight, I'm expecting to be done. All right, you may have any questions or concerns. All right, that was a pretty good job today, guys. I appreciate it. You guys, please work on getting your iPads charged now.
This is my first time over here, Mr. President.
I'm